tooth back there. Well, I'm not. Okay, in regular life? Terrified. You know what? Great. I might make people make fun of me, but I don't mind. And no, it's not made for kids because, like, I don't want to be responsible for every standard. That's too much pressure on you. And I don't want to get in trouble. I hold myself sleep like, like it is too early in the freaking morning. I already want to take a Klonopin. But that's why I joke like that, like Captain Stardate and stuff, because like I'm terrible, man. I'm gonna have a breakdown. And I might miss. See, they're gonna go live today, and I really want to watch. But like, I didn't sleep well, and I'm not okay. And like, I'm just gonna take like medicine out because like I'm already like it's like you can't breathe, man. It's like somebody pulled the life out from you, and it's because of what happened to my family, and like that's just sucks. I'm sick of getting hope for stuff to get better, and it just doesn't seem to be happening. And like I keep holding out and waiting, but I'm terrified, and I know there's people on my side and stuff. I'm terrified of making a mistake. So I don't like to take them as prescribed because the one makes me too obsessive, which is clearly a problem right now, and the other one makes me too numb. And the other one makes me put me to sleep. And like the combination of like chemicals that are required are just like I mean it's whatever, I don't make sense to be human, but like I am suffering. For really no really good reason. I had to file to try to get help for where in Spanish as an intake. Doesn't make any sense. Like I can't get a lawyer. Like maybe a pro bono one, but like I'd have to finish doing all the work myself, and like on top of that, including and like I don't even know what to start with nonsense with my life. But I did email you, space, and yeah, the rest of that. You know what's going on, and it's not like it's what it said about the album there. Like, okay, here's the thing. Okay, you ever watch that one with there's a comedian? My favorite episode that he does is the one where he's like, oh, where he gets much like the one. He's like, I was waiting for motherfuckers to see if we can get the gutsy mouth because I'm not that big in regular life, right? I like to pretend in real life to get by on my day, and it's not like to make fun of people. And like, I got jokes, like, and I joke to make myself feel better. Because it does make me feel better, because then it makes me feel like I matter. I make stupid jokes. I have dry humor, and I have dark humor, and I have... But, like, I don't know, I notice stuff about people on accident, like, when people stutter, okay? Yeah, it's probably because they're not comfortable being on camera. Really what it is. And, like, I feel bad because, like, that's the thing that I wish people understand. Is that I'm not aggressive. I'm overly sensitive. Like, I'm way overly sensitive. I'm also a really big nerd. And when I'm a really big nerd mode, whether that be playing video games, I'm passionate. There's a difference between being aggressive and being passionate about something. You ever do something and you're like, like, I don't know. I don't feel that right now. I wanna give up. But it's not an option. It's not an option for me. And like, just the level of everyday nonsense that I just have to go through to this anything is, it's terrible, man. It really is. Cause like, I told my psychiatrist that like, my mom's dead, I don't talk to my dad, I have no aunts and uncles. I fired her. Cause she told me that like, well, everybody goes through that. You mean tell me it's normal for somebody that's been through some serious trauma to go 3-4 days without speaking out loud? That's just acceptable? Fuck no. You're fired. Like, I ain't going back there. And like, if I miss, like, I'll fucking cry if I miss that launch today. Like, I'll cry about it. And that doesn't make me like, I don't know, I don't mind crying on stream, but like, I'll fucking cry about it. And like, no, I'm not like subscribed to that channel, like, because I don't want $4. I'm sorry, like, but like, I'm an active follower, and like, I love you guys, and something you need to be aware of is like, yeah, it's really loud, but like, my hearing is damaged. I worked at a factory. And like, I'm a loud ass bitch, and I don't even care that I said that. Like, is that appropriate for kids to hear? Probably not. But am I a loud ass bitch? Yeah, I'm a loud ass bitch, but I'm not a loud ass bitch when it comes to like, argumentative. I'm not argumentative in the way that people would consider argumentative. As an example, I asked to have my son demonstrate, this has already been said, but he literally told me no, and I'm brain dead. And it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm not okay. So yeah, this is how I get by. It's my second cigarette today. See? I made a comment, okay? That I was gonna try to quit smoking. I don't even remember where I fucking posted it. But I made a comment that I was gonna try to quit smoking and update you guys on how I was doing. I still am trying to retain that information. My brain is on overload. I don't know how to let that go. I don't know if that makes me stupid. I don't know if that makes me smart. I don't like being called ignorant. It was used as an insult to me. Because you shouldn't judge people on how they learn. And that's my whole problem with, like, why I wanted to be a school teacher. It's because of what was going on with my kids, man. My daughter was dyslexic. I didn't get to see the report card, but my daughter was dyslexic. Clearly said on her kindergarten. I was trying to help her get, like, trying to help her study for spelling and stuff like that, and she doesn't want to talk to me no more because I'm trying to, like, that's fucked up. It is. It's completely fucked up. I was just trying to help her get better grades. She's doing good for a while. Then she went to therapy, and reliving that shit's really hard. Like, it's really hard. That's why I stopped working. I'm still not recovered from all that nonsense because, like, it still hasn't hit me fully what had happened to me. Like, I'm not all the way awake from all the bullshit I went through. But, like, when I actually put my mind to something, like, I can do a whole lot of stuff, and I'm capable of teaching a whole lot of stuff. But I need help. And I don't know who to ask anymore. Because every time I ask, I get talked over, talked under. Nobody will direct me. Like, there's nobody, like, how do I have this many views, right? No comments, no free subscribers, no likes. Like, I've been liking my own videos. Because, like, I gotta do what I gotta do. That's sad. Like, real sad. Real fucked up. But, welcome to my life. Because that's how I get by. I can't be a millionaire playing games. I'm on disability. I'm just trying to make some money by teaching. And I'm asking for donations. And because you guys honored the St. Jude's thing, I would like you guys to contact me. I said I would quit trying to help. I mean, going forward. Except with one of you, two of you. Because you guys listened when I asked you to. I'm right about the MD role. Technology is growing rapidly. And I am too anally attentive to detail. But that is legitimately, schizophrenia is an umbrella for Tourette's, for autism, for Asperger's. It is ADHD, OCD, and then you can incorporate that all back into philosophy. I just want to do more than schizophrenic. Really all it boils down to. But I need, like, I don't even care what I'm considered, because I'm always gonna be me. Like, I just need to change my own perspective on myself. Fine, fuck it, I can do that. Right now, I'm captain of my own goddamn ship. But, like, people should really listen to me. They really should. That whole, I literally say this as I'm not every standard .jpeg, right? And then, yeah, you really do got some big pulls. There's gonna be maybe some exceptions going forward. Because I reserve that right. And I don't mean that as in infinite theory. I mean that as in my willingness to help. I want to learn how to write in Mongol. And I want to know why in the song, in the Shwe Shwe, Little Z Hale version, she says, is a woman's song. When kings fall to their knees, they sing a woman's song. What if the king was gay? I'm pretty sure Xerxes was an accurate depiction. And I'm saying that because you're telling me that it's Saddam? What is it? From Bitter Inks to Succubi by Cradle and Clove. I am anally responsible for detail. I wouldn't say I have a photographic memory. I do know somebody, because I used to live there, but I mean, I was a guest, a loud guest, but I lived there for a while, in Goose Creek, South Carolina. It's a military base. And it's kind of messed up, because I wanted to join. I scored high enough on my ASVAB, I could join. I basically pick a job. I couldn't decide what did I want to do, because all the cool stuff I wanted to do at the time wasn't available for women. Now, unpopular opinion sector of all this, right? Women absolutely do have a place in the military. At the time that I wanted to be in the military. However, a woman is capable of doing the same physical activity as a man. However, it would require her to have a lot more effort and dedication to be able to put the physical aspect in it. Because structurally, she is not designed as a human to do that. Basically, if you go back to caveman days, okay, men and women, hunter-gatherer, right? Women are better at picking up patterns, usually. Have you ever watched the movie Tenacious D? Pick a Destiny. Yeah? It's a funny video. Tenacious D is Jack Bath. Awesome. But no, it wasn't that one. What one was it? The one, I don't know. I'm fucking confused. See? Too anally or something still. Because I've got too much on my mind. Because I have a lot of ideas and thoughts, and nobody to sit down, like, talk to me, and chat. I know I'll read it later. Hopefully. But that's the problem, I can't see chat. Probably nobody's even watching anyway. And then our comments off? Yeah, probably. So it's like, cool. I know, City. She knows what's up. Wait. You already know I already told him. But called altruism in animals. When you do something altruistic, yeah. Like, I don't care what Oxford. I don't get my PhDs, whatever. Because, like, what's it gonna do? Allow me to teach people who are willing to listen, slash, if people were willing to actually, like, help those who helped them. Kind of feels bad. Kind of sucks to suck. And what I mean by that is it sucks to be me. Welcome to my life. But I feel like it's thanks and a curse. Because I can help a whole bunch of people. Can't ask people to help me. But when I do, If it happens, hopefully it happens. Wishing on lucky stars that it happens. It's my Hail Mary shot in the dark. The cat has, like, something weird with his skin. She's rolled on to me. I'm scared about my teeth because I miss my daughter. And I'm just... I'm great. Just completely... I don't even know where my phone is. I'm so just overwhelmed with everything. But my mood swings are getting really bad, and it's just because I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm under a lot of stress. And I'll get offended at, like, on behalf of somebody before, like, I'll get offended or stand up for myself. I don't know how to fix that. I just, like, cry about it later. The whole, like, providing my team. Glad I got to, sit on the bench. But, like, I'm not a scammer. I have really good ideas. Gave my number out specifically. I guess it doesn't matter. You guys are all good. But the reason why I asked specifically to be called is because I'm timid. Right now, I'm just talking to myself. It's not who I am in person. My friends, like, I'm obnoxious, but, like, you have to get to know me for a while. Like, usually I'm quiet. But, like, sit there and not speak to anybody or speak out loud for 3 or 4 days in a row, it's not healthy. It's not on me, people. A lot of it, too, is with my medical condition right now with my teeth. To be honest, I don't know how okay I'll be for how long. And I'm pretty worried about it. But there's not really much that can be done to solve that problem. Because you can build it, right? They're telling me that you can take, well, they can microdose you to be able to overcome your allergy. I'm allergic to potassium. If you don't have potassium, you go brain dead. So hopefully that works. But me knowing my own luck, is it gonna work? I'm allergic to potassium. It's a natural. There's enough potassium in the human body to make a small bomb, and I'm allergic to it. Probably what's helping my schizophrenia not be okay. And I'm allergic to medical tape. I get bruises and blisters and welts from medical tape. I don't understand how that one works. How do I get a blister and bruises from tape? Because it pulls the blood up? Oh, I'm just thinking out loud while I'm trying to clear off my bed and find my meds and get shit around. So ignore me. What's this posted as? Talk about fine. Because this is a schizophrenic trying to get by, live her life, trying to be okay, clinging on to literally anything I can think of that'll help me. If I'm sit here left to my thoughts, I will drown in it. In snot bubbles. Like, I've cried hard enough that I've almost thrown up out of my nose. And when that happened, it was because I was upset with myself because I felt like I did something wrong. Really overkill. But that's why it's legal. I like change my username, game tag, or whatever, what you want to call it, is because I don't give a shit if it's real life. I'm a philosopher. Like, you can't convince me of otherwise. I will argue it to the death. You know what sucks? Is that I don't feel wanted or welcome anymore. And if I would choose to be wanted or needed, I would choose to be needed. No, I would choose to be wanted. If you're needed, that means there's no other option. If you're wanted, that means there were options, but you get to choose. And to be honest, I get told to laugh a lot. But hey, maybe you have been too. It is absolutely unacceptable for current standard that, in my opinion, because I'm literally not every standard.jpg, right? Or man, do I even need to say it, or can we just admit that I'm right by now? If you're dual-minded, then we just admit that I'm right. Like, I don't want to have to jinx or curse myself one more. Because, yeah, here's the thing. In Spain, they call it Ojos Malos, is the evil eye. And it's a curse. And that argues witchcraft or whatever. But, I mean, I don't know if it actually exists. But if you can believe in prayer, now, personal opinion, if you ask for stuff like, I want to get strong. I just want to be strong enough. You're not just given the strength. It's just not you're stronger. You're given the opportunity to be strong. I want to be mentally okay. There's no cure. So I'm gonna go with plan B. Because sometimes shit just does not work out the way you motherfucking planned it, to quote Cat Williams. Because I'm not that big in regular life, right? I'm goofy. I want to see what's going on right now. Okay, I'll see it anyway. So, in philosophy, it's called a mysticism to experience that people have put in. And it's when you, I mean, I'm not Joe Rogan, okay? I've never done DMT. That's whatever. But even through meditation, even through traumatic experiences, it's what breaks your ego state. It really does. It's the chemical, love, happiness, all of it. All of it is a chemical reaction in your brain. Serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and I'm missing whatever. It's horrible. One of them is responsible for word. One of them is responsible for pain and pleasure. Love is a chemical equation. It really is. You can fall in love with somebody by their scent. You can. It's called a pheromone. And certain humans do have extra sensitivity to what asthma is. But that's for visual and audio. Okay? It is certain frequencies. Now, Einstein wrote a theory about the brown note. And in South Park, they said it was to poop your pants. But it's actually more gets referred to sometimes as a brain orgasm. Don't you? You leave Karn alone. Snuffleupagus. Fit. Come here, kitty Karn. Kitty Karn, come stand right around. That poor cat, I've seen him stand so many times. Karn. Third. I have 4 cats. I don't even like cat food. This is kitty corn. His name is Bird. And he's an asshole, but he's a funny asshole. You want out? It's not here for that. I'm gonna go up and look. Yeah. My dog taught another dog how to open the door. That dog taught these cats how to open the door. So if I don't lock my doors, my cats come in my house. They'll just barge in. But I got one cat, the other cat, she'll just like barge in and attack, or she'll sit out the door and meow pathetically, or sit at this window and whine, and when I go to let her in, she'll run away. Like, drive me. But I won't own a dog again, because I had Yeti. Yeti she was an amazing dog. She was an Australian Shepherd, and she died of cancer, which my mom died of cancer. Everybody in my family is dying of cancer. This is why I asked you guys to do St. Jude's thing. But also I had 3 uncles that were burned over just a third of their body with skin grafts. They were in St. Jude's. St. Jude's is not a hospital for cancer, and I don't like the fact that all the YouTube commercials and stuff are the worst thing you can hear. His child has cancer, because they do not just treat cancer patients. St. Jude's really does mean a lot to my family. It really does. My nanny came over to Sioux on a boat named Queen Mary, I believe. But she did come over for Sioux, sat on U.S. soil on a green card. Which, I'm gonna say it again because it's cool. She had 14 kids. No, my nanny had 8 kids. Her mom had 14. Her mom before her had 22. A lot of kids. They had a farm. Her mom did, and then before that, they built the ship. And came over. She died on a green card, because she said that she gave America 6 sons to fight in their wars, but she died in the U.S. on a green card. She didn't get her citizenship. She didn't want it, but she was a legal citizen, which is why I was offended. Like, Trump stripping the Statue of Liberty, like, that's fucked up. But I mean, I'm a history nerd enough to know about the Tsar bomb, and questions is really Chernobyl. I want to know about the fire, right? Because if there's a fire around Chernobyl, that's a problem. But in my opinion, not to get political or whatever, I'm just aware. And I know about other stuff, but I don't make sense. I don't make sense as a human. People think what people expect out of me is that, like, here's the thing. People expect that I would do something like, okay, when one of the times I had to reset my Twitter account, I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's probably the whole flip thing. It's probably what's going on right now, which is why I'm not subscribed to Reddit. because Reddit still has the, yes, it does. It does. I'm not installing it because I'm scared, but Reddit still has it, and it's updated. So you guys know. But, those of you who want to keep that, because if you're doing the purge, because you need to, right? I'm just scared to do that, because I've had enough. Just gonna leave it at that. That's why you guys are moderators. And if you are moderators on that, that's one of the reasons why I'm worried about you. Because night terrors, if you're on the other end of that whole thing that I've been through, you would have gotten that information. That's why I'm worried. That's why I jump in front of people I think might be a problem. But I don't know how to stand up for myself. I would need somebody that, to me, is stronger than me. Which, I might come across as a loud-ass bitch, and I might come across as really aggressive, and argumentative, and all of that. I'm not. I'm timid as fuck. Like, it's only when I'm excited that I seem, or when I'm getting angry at myself. I can only name like 3 people that I'm like actually mad at, or that like I have grudges against, because like, to me, like, I don't want to live with regret. I don't want to live with that anger in my heart. Like, that shit weighs on you. And I think it's dumb and not worth my time. Like, I reserve my rights to give my fucks given where they need to be. But like, I am not. Let's see this off for it's long because my shoulder is fucked up. I don't know if it got posted. But someone's showing. My shoulder got fucked up when I was in a car accident, right? First time I was in a car accident, had to take my daughter to the emergency room. And I was driving back, and the arm of my car, alright, fell off. Immediately dug in the road. Car went 90. Immediately went 90. Hit the top of a ditch. We flipped 7 or 8 times. And I don't know, I was worried about my kid freaking out with like, she's young. I was like, don't worry, honey, we'll million in a minute. I was, okay, through the air. So we land upside down. I'm like, you right? She's like, well, I'm upside down. Oh, do that in a minute. We got her out. And my car was under warranty. I had just gotten it from a dealership. I could have sued. But I had the insurance company tow it at its dude's yard before it could get investigated because I didn't know any better. Which sucks to be me. So, if you're watching this, it's a good thing to know. You're in an accident like that and it's not your fault. You want your insurance company to come. Because I did have insurance at the time of the accident, and yeah. You need your insurance company there so that you can like, because yeah, it's a lemming, and yeah, my state does lemming law, and like all the hospital bills, the first 7 vertebrae in my neck from C1 to C7 or S7, whatever one it was, is smashed. I'm leaking spinal fluid. And then, This young driver. I'm driving on the road down here in town. It's pulled over. I go forward. She turns in front of me. I see one. I'm too short. I can barely see over the steering wheel, and there is rum from your cerebral cortex that goes down the base of your spine. It comes out in between your shoulder and comes out your armpit. It's down the nerve your spine. And this right here, this is pinched, and like I paid to go get a deep muscle like massage or whatever, and told the lady just to work on that. She worked on it for an hour and still couldn't get that out. And then I did the nuclear, no, it's radiation. I don't remember. It's radiation, isn't it? They burnt the nerves in my neck. And it's supposed to stay gone for, like, it's supposed to be good for, like, I think a year. It grew back in, like, I had pain symptoms within 3 months. It was already, because your nerve would grow. Every 7 years, every cell in your body regenerates. I don't know how it works with cancer, but, I mean, maybe that's because it's infected or however that applies. So, my thoughts. I don't sleep with pillows. I don't sleep with a pillow at all. It's probably better for my back. It's, I don't know why I bother. I don't. But maybe I do. What's going on? The reason why I asked to be called is because in the future, you're gonna run into a problem because of a person like me and somebody that is practicing law would need to know about it and how to fix it or what to do in the given situation. And since I studied law, except for I can't say that I represent the IRS. However, I try to self-learn because I need to learn how to file my taxes, and I'm broke, so couldn't do that. Like, I didn't go to school for it. I don't have certification for it. I simply attempted to do it on my own. That being said, I'm accidentally aware of a couple of problems that are going to come up within the near future and now. And I need help, but somebody who would be practicing law should really call me because they're gonna need to know this information. And I'm just trying to help. I'm not a member of the IRS. I can't practice before the law. I can't appear before court without an attorney, which I don't have and cannot afford. And I can't represent myself because I'm not good at speaking in public because I have severe anxiety. But I can't, for ethical reasons, it would be really remiss of me to not admit the fact that I need to omit the fact I cannot represent the court, and I'm in no way, shape, or form attempting to represent the IRS or state that I can practice law. I am not able to at all. However, I can teach something that somebody really should listen to. But it's not something I'm willing to post publicly. That is a problem. And since I don't know anybody who I can call or trust and can't afford a lawyer, even when I tell them, I'll do all the work for you, nope. They won't take my case. Real fucked up. Really fucked up. I have solutions to a lot of problems. On anybody I can trust. Which is weird considering the topic. Weird, right? Not going to disclose that. Because I'm willfully not disclosing. But I willfully gave my number. Specifically to assist. Does that make any sense? Maybe somebody's already got the answers. Maybe it's already been solved. But if you're studying law or interested in it or need help with understanding what it is that I'm talking about, should really give me a call. Or I should find my phone. What time are we? 8:20. Yes, I'm aware that this is public. I said I was going to be a homeschool teacher. I'm schizophrenic. I don't have a teaching license. But I have been a student. What is it I'm capable of teaching? There's more than 5 senses. There's states of matter like boiling ice. Works. 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2 in every instance. What am I capable of teaching? Honestly? Give me a topic. How do you cure schizophrenia? We haven't figured out how to cure cancer yet. They used to fumigate the vagina. That standard faggot was a bundle of sticks. Here's a fun history fact. Did you know that in Boston, Massachusetts, they had like LSD, I think it was, in the water during the Salem Witch trials? Can you imagine being a pioneer with all the like, have you ever had British food? Sorry, I'm British. Have you ever had British food? There's no flavor. And I mean, that's within reason, especially given the times and stuff, but, and the trade, because historically speaking, that wasn't established yet. trade routes from Asia to the U.S. was not established yet. However, what was I talking about? I don't remember. It was probably a good fucking point. Which is why I wish I had somebody to call and talk to. So they could be like, you said this. I'd be like, oh yeah. And there's still probably no comments. Comments are probably turned off.